What if everything you believe about reality is only half true? What if the world you experience every day, your stress, your happiness, your fears, isn't actually coming from the outside, but from inside your own mind? And what if changing your life isn't about changing your circumstances, but changing the way you see them? There's an old story about a traveler walking alone through the mountains at night. The road was long, the air was cold, and there were no lights, no sounds, just darkness. Hours passed. His body was exhausted, his throat was dry. Every step became heavier than the last, until finally, he couldn't go any further. Desperate, he searched for anything that could help him survive the night. Then suddenly, in the darkness, he found something, a container. Inside it, water. He didn't question it, he didn't hesitate, he lifted it and drank. And in that moment, it felt incredible. The water was cold, clean, refreshing. It ran through his body like relief itself. His thirst disappeared, his mind calmed down, and for the first time in hours, he felt safe. So he laid down and fell asleep. When morning came, sunlight slowly filled the mountains. The darkness faded, and the traveler opened his eyes. He looked beside him and saw the container again. But this time, he saw it clearly. It wasn't a bowl, it wasn't clean, it wasn't even meant to hold water. It was a human skull, and inside it was dirty, stagnant water. The moment he realized this, his entire body reacted. His stomach turned, his chest tightened. He felt disgusted, sick. The same water that saved him now made him want to throw up, and he couldn't understand why. Nothing had changed. The water was the same, the situation was the same. So why did everything feel different? Then suddenly, he understood. The difference wasn't in the water. It wasn't in the skull. It wasn't in the outside world at all. The difference was in his mind. The moment he believed the water was clean, it felt pure. The moment he believed it was dirty, it became unbearable. Same reality, completely different experience. That traveler was a monk named Wonhyo, and that moment became one of the most powerful insights in philosophy. He realized something simple, but deeply unsettling. Everything we experience comes from the mind, not just thoughts, not just emotions, but the way reality itself appears to us. In other words, the world you live in is not the world itself. It's the world, filtered through your perception. And if you think about it, this happens all the time. Two people can go through the exact same situation and walk away with completely different experiences. One sees failure, the other sees opportunity. One feels rejected, the other feels relieved. Same event, different reality. We spend so much time trying to change the outside world, trying to control what happens, trying to fix everything around us. But maybe we've been looking in the wrong place, because what really shapes our experience isn't the world itself, it's how we see it. That means something powerful. You don't need a completely different life to feel different. You don't need perfect conditions to feel peace. You need a different lens. So next time something goes wrong, instead of reacting immediately, pause just for a moment and ask yourself, is this reality, or is this just the way I'm interpreting it? That question might seem small, but it creates space. And in that space, you gain clarity. Because the truth is, your mind is not just observing reality, it's shaping it. And once you see that clearly, everything begins to change. So maybe the goal isn't to control the world. Maybe the goal is simpler, to understand your mind, to see how it works. Because when you do, you realize something unexpected. You were never trapped by reality. You were only seeing it one way. And the moment you change the way you see, you change everything.